What if I told you that most of the internet isn't real anymore? Not in the sense that it doesn't exist, but that the people you think you're interacting with might not actually be people at all. Comments, posts, entire websites, all generated by bots. There's a conspiracy theory called the dead internet theory that claims the internet as we knew it quietly died years ago. And what's left is a controlled artificial version filled with automated content and manipulated conversations. Sounds crazy, right? But the uncomfortable part is, it's not entirely baseless. Today, we're going to break down where this theory came from, why people believe it, and most importantly, how much of it might actually be true. The dead internet theory started gaining traction around 2021, after a long post circulated online, claiming that the internet effectively died somewhere between 2016 and 2017. According to the theory, most of what we see online today isn't organic human activity. Instead, it's dominated by bots, AI-generated content, coordinated manipulation by governments or corporations. The claim is that these entities use automation to control public opinion, push certain narratives, simulate engagement so platforms don't feel empty. In other words, the internet didn't disappear. It was replaced by something artificial. At first glance, this sounds like pure conspiracy. But when you look closer, you start to see why people are drawn to it. Think about your own experience online. Have you ever noticed comment sections that feel repetitive or oddly similar? Social media posts that all sound the same? Viral content that seems weirdly manufactured? That's not your imagination. Bots are everywhere, on platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and even YouTube. Fake accounts are used to boost engagement, spread spam, amplify certain ideas. Then there's AI. We're now at a point where AI can generate articles, comments, images, even entire videos, and it's getting harder to tell what's human and what's not. Add in algorithms that control what you see, and suddenly, your version of the internet is heavily filtered and curated. So while the idea that everything is fake is extreme, the feeling that something is off, that's very real. One of the biggest reasons this theory feels believable is how modern platforms actually work. The internet used to be more chaotic. You searched for things. You found random websites. You explored. Now, everything is fed to you. Platforms use algorithms to decide what you see, when you see it, and how often you see it. These systems are designed to maximize engagement, not truth. Not authenticity, not even quality, just engagement. That means content that is emotional, repetitive, easily digestible, gets pushed to the top. Over time, this creates a weird effect where everything starts to feel the same. Not because it's fake, but because it's optimized. Another piece of this puzzle is something called content farms. These are operations, sometimes massive ones, that produce huge amounts of low-quality content just to rank on search engines or get clicks. Now combine that with AI tools that can generate content instantly. You end up with thousands of articles written by machines, videos created with minimal human input, accounts posting 24/7 without rest, and suddenly, the internet feels flooded. Not empty, but overcrowded with content that lacks any real human presence. It's not that humans disappeared, it's that they're being drowned out. So, is the internet actually dead? No. Real people are still here creating, sharing, arguing, and connecting. But the environment has changed dramatically. What used to be a mostly human space is now a hybrid of humans. Bots, AI systems, algorithms, all interacting at once. And sometimes, it's hard to tell them apart. The dead internet theory isn't literally true, but it captures a real shift. The internet didn't die, it evolved into something much more artificial. So the next time you're scrolling through comments, watching videos, or reading posts, ask yourself, how much of this is real and how much of it is being generated, filtered, or pushed in front of you for a reason? Because even if the internet isn't dead, it's definitely not what it used to be. If you found this interesting, make sure to like and subscribe and let me know what you think. Is the internet still human? Or are we slowly being replaced?